Ooh, that's loud. Hold on. All right. Yo, yo, yo. All right. I think. Yeah, we can pop it up. We can pop it up. All right. How does the mic sound? Can you guys check it? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. All right. Cool. All right. So we seen switch. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. Cool. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I hope you guys can hear my voice just fine. I know I'm late on every single one fucking watch in the world, so I apologize for that. We had to fix a few things, technical, and me myself. I was trying to rush it for 5, but we had some issues. I'm using a laptop that's not mine for the streaming, and we have a whole new setup. We have a whole new scene. We have whole new scenes, whole new graphics, and everything. So we were trying to set it up and trying to make sure that everything's happening. Right now, we got Luis Mi Boss in the back seat of the production, as he usually is.
Hey.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, we can get this started. We can definitely try to make this in time, right? I know there are some people from Holland watching, so I know it's pretty late for them. It's about midnight for them. It's 6 for us in the Eastern time. So I'll try to make this in a very, very timely manner. I hope you guys can see me. I hope it's not too dark over here. We're gonna change the webcam soon to the side view so you can you're able to see everything that is going on. Which is preferred on this. So, Luis.
Yeah.
Shall we go?
Let's do it, man.
Let's go.
All right. Cool. So, we're gonna start off with this whole thing. Yo, what's good, my chat life? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Skills, welcome to the chat. Fox is here, Flawless is here, Luis is here, and I know there's a bunch of other people watching that hasn't really said anything yet, and that's fine. Y'all can keep lurking, it's all good. I'm here to just teach you guys how to easily make some Pastechis without having to go all the way from scratch. Like, okay, so if I have to go all the way from scratch, we're gonna be here for a long time, and we don't want to do that. We really don't want to do that, right? So basically what we want to do is I'm going to present the ingredients that I'm using to you guys and show you guys how quick and easy this is to make. I'll show you guys the seasonings. It's pretty quick. It's kind of tedious because you're going to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. But in the end you can throw them all in the freezer. I can show you guys. I did a batch on Friday. I can actually show you guys real quick. Hold up.
Ooh,
So I did a batch on
bring
Friday.
out the ones he cut.
I did a batch on Friday, and I did 28 different Pastechis on Friday, and it's all beef. I wanted to do chicken and cheese as well, but I haven't prepared for that. I haven't actually experimented with that yet. But you can easily make all these and throw them in a Ziploc bag, throw them in the freezer without actually cooking it first. I mean, you can cook it too, but sometimes we like it fresh, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, Luis. If you don't mind, can we throw some gateway? I think it was called gateway. The microphone gateway on it. It's just so the laptop doesn't get picked up since I can't push you guys into the headset. So we're gonna be doing that. Oh my lord, cooking funds, $25. Yes. Of course, like if you guys want me to, of course it's not necessary. It's purely to help out whether or not you guys do it or not. I mean, $1 a person is gonna reach that goal pretty quickly. But whether you guys do it or not, that's fine. I enjoy doing this, and this is just so we can bring more things to the table. But this is how we're gonna do. Rosa the Ungai. Wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I see you. Get the Foxy Hunter. Foxy Hunter is stiff. Let's support Mr. Chris. We got Dizzy in the house right here. Dizzy been complaining to me about that starting soon screen, and I get it. I definitely get it. I started hate using it too, but a lot of people started asking me. It's like, oh, you did say 5. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's between 5 and 7. I try to go earlier. Because of people that are out there that's trying to watch as well. But we ran into a bunch of stuff. But I promise I won't use that starting soon screen too much after. But we should definitely get started. All right, are you guys ready? Let me show the
We ready?
All right. We did it, boys and girls, obviously. Luis Boss, Película Llave, 20K production team. Hey, shout out to Luis Boss right now. Luis Boss is behind the scenes making everything happen. So, yeah, he is one of the most valuable ones to the cooking stream. He is the reason we started all this. So, of course, shout out. Go check him out on his Twitch. Follow him on his Twitch. He's also a streamer. He also games like we do. So, let's get it. All right, let's start with the basics. I have my pan with the oil on the stove, and I'm going to grab the pan that I'm going to be cooking the meat in, right? Okay, so I'm going to be using my wok, my big ass wok. You can use a pot, you can use you can use a saucepan, but you can use. I wouldn't recommend a skillet, but you can use a saucepan. You can use a pot. You can use the wok. It's all gonna be fine. So it doesn't matter that much. So
Hiya.
Okay, so I don't want to get hit with copyright marks. So I'm not gonna be saying that too often. All right. So I have here 2.5 pounds of beef, and I have about 30 discs. So the disc, you can probably find a way to make it yourself with the flour. It's just flour disc. So if you see here on our left, I'll show you what the discs look like. I bought each one of these discs for about $1.60 for those that are in the US or in Florida. I'm pretty sure you can find this in the Caribbean and Curacao. It doesn't have to be Goya. It can be whatever other thing. It's basic flour discs. This one is frozen. I think they do come frozen. Otherwise, it's going to dry up. So you don't want that. So this one consists of 10. And I might need to open this up. Because I tried to fast buy because I did something stupid today. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. I fast thawed it in water, which was a very, very bad idea. But we're gonna work with it. If I'm not mistaken, everything should be still fine. Let me just make sure that everything is fine still. Because I may or may not have messed it all up. Nah, it's still good. want any wet surfaces because I'm gonna be using flour.
Do we put cooking simulator as game title?
Hada.
Nah. You can put IRL or just chatting. I think there are
This stream is sponsored by Let's Grow Productions.
definitely not sponsored. I wish it was. Lower the music, please. Karaka, my stream title game. Luis, the kid Foxy. Rosa, yep. What did you do? I didn't do anything yet, but we're about to. This stream is sponsored by Let's Go Productions. Jesus, machete. Nah. I wish it was. So before we start getting with all the flour discs and all that, we're gonna be cooking the meat. So I separated my meat I separated the meat that I bought that is ready for cooking into third portions. I do this to easily store them in the freezer. Now I didn't do it in the freezer this time, but this is an easy way. So when you want to use just partial part of what you have in meat, you can throw it in the freezer and it thaws pretty quickly. So this is how I do it, but I just threw it in the fridge. After I like separated them, I was like, I'm not gonna throw this in the freezer, so why did I separate them? But I did, force of habit, and we're just gonna work with it. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of oil into the wok. Not too much, just enough to lubricate. To lube. We're gonna turn it on medium high. Yeah, what I did here is gonna bite me in the ass, but we're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it.
Machete's over here asking me for more camera angles, like I'm right there, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, listen, if I only have one camera with the integrated camera that we have. Eventually, if this blows up, then yes, we can add more camera angles. I can invest in what we're going to see as the DSLR camera connected. We can do that. I have the camera already. I have to just buy some parts to make sure it works. Team Campus stove. At the moment, no, but I can move the side cam and put it as a stove cam. Since I'm going to be at the stove for a longer period of time anyway, so I'm gonna be moving it. Where's your hair, Matt? I'm not selling any food. This is all for me, so it's all good. So far, I found not one strain of hair in my food, so I'm good.
I got you.
No, don't do that shit. I already know what you were gonna do. That I got you from Luis, that shit dangerous.
No, it's Dizzy is asking me if we could lower the angle of the main camera, the laptop camera.
I mean, we can. But wait, why? Because you can hardly see. When I get closer, I'm in the picture.
You see, the angle is what he's referring to.
Of the side camera or the main camera?
He says it's fine, Aaron, it's fine. Just Dizzy, you know, he's crazy.
Alright, so we cook with garlic. So
Golden Queen Bizarro said need a haircut. Oh, no.
y'all need a retainer. Shut up. So we cook with garlic. So in this household, I'm alone now, so I can talk shit. Whenever I start cooking, and I throw some garlic in the fucking pan, everybody pokes their head out like drug addicts. Like, what's cooking? Smells good. Like, I didn't start cooking yet. People, like, chill the fuck out.
This is just the preparation.
Real shit. Listen, y'all can style it for me. I told you already.
Yeah, I'm ready to braid your hair though.
So, let's move the camera to this angle.
Chad, are you ready for this? Let's
hit it.
Ooh!
So I put some garlic in. Don't let the pan be
Look at
too
that.
hot.
Look at that.
Don't let the pan be too hot because it's gonna burn all of the garlic. And we're gonna go ahead and throw in our beef with the garlic. The reason why I don't let the garlic simmer in the oil too long yet is because it's gonna simmer with the sauce and it's gonna lock in the flavors regardless. I wrote on these bags how much weight there are on it, and it's dirtying my hands, so don't do that. Don't write on plastic, people. Do as I say, not as I do. ¿Dónde estoy?
Where
Hey,
I'm
Lucy,
at.
Do you still have access to my computer, to my desktop?
Of course, dude. There you go. Look at that guy.
If you still have access to my desktop, I want you to
Oh, we are desktop.
get my desktop, dude. Team leader.
See, I don't think I have that.
Say you don't think you have that?
No.
So we're gonna cut up the beef here. So the thing about the beef that I'm using is just ground beef. My mom doesn't like using ground beef. She likes using beef stickula, which I think is ground steak. Because ground beef has a mixture of literally everything in it, and she doesn't like that. You don't know exactly what mixture of what kind of beef you get in the ground beef. So she likes using ground steak instead, but that's a little bit above my pay grade. I mean, it's not, but if I'm gonna be doing this and that's I'm not gonna be buying ground steak and shit. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. And this one, the one that I'm using right now is 73 lean 27 fat. You can go a little lower. The reason why I have it this high is because it will create a lot of fluid, and it's gonna simmer in the fluid. And what's going to happen is that what's going to happen is that it's going to lock in all the flavor from the fat. The fat has all the flavors in it, so you want that instead. So that's what we're trying to go for. We haven't done any seasonings in it yet, but we're going to. I'll show you guys what we have going on. I'm gonna open this cabinet door that everybody hates because I leave them open apparently. So we're gonna be using just regular Goya. Everybody knows this. And we're gonna use sazon. A little sazon in your life. So we're gonna be. This video is not sponsored by Goya, by the way. I just happen to have a lot of Goya products. Yes. So one is enough for all of this. You can add two if you're really going for all that spice. I also like to add a little red pepper flakes, and we can have some black pepper and some garlic powder because there's not too much garlic. Unless you're a vampire.
It's safe to assume no one is a vampire in here.
Why is it safe to assume? Why are you assuming their species?
Oh my god.
That's how 2020 is, yo. That's how 2020 is. 2020 is the most unpredictable son of a bitch there is, ever.
True.
So we're gonna start adding a little bit of the seasoning, a little lot. Be generous. With the Goya. I'm generous with the black pepper because I like black pepper. A little bit of garlic powder, not too much because it burns quickly. And we're gonna add a little bit of pepper flakes because you don't want pastechis that are too hot. Make sure you break all of the chunks. It's looking a little bit mushy right now, but that is completely fine. It's going to do its thing in a minute. Can y'all hear me good when I am with my back towards the microphone? Or do I need to move the microphone?
Yeah. It's picking good. It's picking good.
It's picking all good?
Yeah.
2020 is Jumanji. Okay, I can see that. So if you guys look closely, it's releasing a lot of fluids. Yeah, I had to do that. I mean, unless we have like a zoom in, but we don't need to do all that. But it's releasing a lot of the fluids, which is the fat. Basically, you can go for lower fat rates, and you have to deal with less of that. But in the end, it doesn't matter because you're just gonna strain all of that. So I'm gonna throw in the pack of sazon, and it's also gonna change the color of the meat because it has kind of like a dye in it. It's like a yellowish dye.
Don't get it stewing.
And it smells so good too.
This stream is brought to you by
CGM. I mean,
I was gonna say that.
Huh?
I was gonna say that.
Sincronizar.
Ay, ay, ay. These two are brothers.
Yeah, this is my brother right here. One of them at least. I have a few.
A few is an understatement.
No, I do have a few. I don't have many.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I have enough to count on my one single hand that are not blood related, at least.
Oh
So
my
this is
god.
gonna cook. This is gonna cook in the fat. We're gonna keep it on medium heat. And I'm gonna get me some to drink.
Machete said Rosa is your brother.
God, the effects of water.
Water.
Yeah.
So this is what we do.
Wait, listen. This is a question. Flawless Touch is asking for a friend. What slot on my PC am I supposed to push this dollar in to make a donation?
So if you want to make a donation, if you're serious about actually making a donation, there is a link down below my stream that says
Hold up, I
donate.
got you.
Oh, you got it. There's a link down below my stream, or Luis can also post it in the chat. You can always make a donation for that. Luis, did you put the alert box?
It's already there.
Oh, my G. So you can do this to taste. So while it's cooking, when it's actually cooked, you can grab a little bit and taste it. Make sure it's not too salty. Make sure it's got some flavor. The goy already has some salt in it, and I'm used to not really cooking much with salt. I'm not gonna actually add more salt to it, but for people that like salty food, you can still add some salt.
Give me a minute, chat, and we'll have the donations appear on stream and everything.
My friend is Brooks. Donate $10. My friend's broke. That's funny.
So, chat, tell us, what's your favorite pastichi? And what time of the day do you eat your pastichi?
Oh, I can answer that.
Is there really a time of the day to eat pastichi?
Nah, you can eat it all the time.
Real shit.
Wait, I can answer the question. Okay, my favorite is Pastechis, because that's like the simplistic one,
That
but
is
it
the
can be
OG.
so
That's the
melty
OG.
and satisfying, bro. Like you can have it in the morning, like as a snack, like in the afternoon when you're like, hey, like I don't want like a whole meal, like something small, and then at night, that midnight snack, like that's what you're gonna get.
I'm gonna be like Uncle Rogers and use a colander. I'm really tempted to using a colander, but I'm not
Oh
gonna do
my
it.
god.
Pastechis is the shit. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's how it be. That's how it be.
Hey. We got a Timbiris.
Criolita teína.
Mhm. Pastichi tuna is better, really? Well, it's not bad though. I like it, but pastichi kechi is like, I find that one more superior.
Lip.
Hey, I see that bits from Raf. Hey, how you doing, Raf? Welcome to the stream, man. Tuning in from the Netherlands. You're still in the Netherlands, right?
Hey, he said kechi is better than anything.
Hey, I'm with that.
I win, machete. Haha.
So, from this lesson today, I learned do not defrost this in water. Even if it's sealed. Don't do it. Save yourself the embarrassment. I'm separating right now so it doesn't stay in water.
Oh, here's a question. Raisins in your pastichi?
Sorry, what?
Do you like raisins in your pastichi?
You know, I was very tempted to add raisins into this one. Without it, like with it, I don't mind it, but without it, I kind of miss it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Although I personally don't like raisins too much, but in the pastichi is kind of nice. I do have a bag of raisins in my room, but I think it's dried raisins, and I don't think I can put dried raisins into this. So I'd rather not do that. Do you like girls with your pastichi? Why are we talking about Anna?
Oh my god.
Yikes.
The yikes.
That one was a complex one. That one was multi-layered. Alright, so we're just locking in this fat with the meat. You don't want to leave the fat with the meat when you're putting it in, because when you're putting it in the pastichi, because you don't want it dripping out when you're eating it or when you're cooking it. You don't want any of that. Yes, you can put it in water and then you can use it.
Oh, the raisin probably.
Oh, I didn't know that, Dizzy. Yeah, I think he's talking about the raisins.
D1ZZY.
Actually, that's something I should keep in my mind for next time.
Maybe in December.
Jesus Christ. Alright, it's already grabbing all of the flavors that I wanted to have. It's really well cooked.
That's how we like it.
The fat has gone down dramatically. As the water gets evaporated.
That's a lot of smoke though.
And it's not smoke. It's actually just the vapor from the fluid that there is in here. Whenever you're boiling something, you're gonna have this. So right now,
steam.
Yeah, it's steam. So we're not boiling, we're simmering it, which is basically technically the same thing. Um, but yeah, so now I turned off the stove. It's gonna take a little bit before the stove completely turns off, so it's gonna finish simmering. Um,
Yeah, man.
did you put this in the group, or is this a different group?
This is a different group.
Ah.
And he was mentioning you.
Got you, got you. Yes, yes, it is.
That is, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to link it, but it can't. I don't know why.
Don't I already have it linked?
Not with stream elements, I don't think.
So if you guys haven't yet, and you guys are first time to the stream, just hit that follow button. If you don't, you can create an account easily for free. If you want to keep getting notifications for whenever I do go live, I don't only go live with the cooking streams, I go live with gaming as well, or when we're talking, just chatting with the group, the CGN, and we're just just having fun. Sometimes we just like to just dick around. So if you do enjoy our banters and all that, just hit that follow button, turn on that bell, so you can see whenever I do go live. I do send it to people usually, but I don't like to bother people with it. So that's one thing that I don't like to do. Let's get this video for 10K subs. Let's get it. I mean, we could put a subs goal. I prefer donations though, because if you pay $5 for a sub, Twitch gets half of it. So, and you're limited to 5. But if you guys do want a sub to get perks and some other things, then yeah, you can definitely sub. I'm not gonna keep you from doing that. Your beard bothers me. Get rid of it. Yo, you sound like Jeff.
No.
That delay reaction though. That delay reaction though. Okay. Those who know.
If you know, you know.
So we're gonna take this off of the heat for now, just so it can cool down. We can't really do anything while it's cooling down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this camera right back. Can we disable the camera for a quick second? And we're gonna move it back to the usual spot where we can see the flour discs, and where we are going to make a huge mess. Okay, let's get it.
Hey,
So-
making a mess is always part of being in the kitchen.
You can use butter, you can use egg wash, you can use water. Whenever I do find where the hell it is. Ugh. But we're going to fill this right here with some water. And this is what we're going to use to seal off the tortillas. Tortilla, I don't know, is it called really tortilla? Are these called tortillas? They're just called dough para empanada. So, I mean, yeah. So we're gonna seal it. But because I defrosted this in water, some of these tortillas are quite a little wet already. So some of them I'm not gonna really have to do that. But when you let it defrost like a normal human being, let me move this up just a little bit. If you let it defrost like a normal human being, it's gonna come out perfectly. You're gonna use this process perfectly fine. You're gonna use water to seal it up, and then you can either braid it, which is what we do in Curacao in the Caribbean, or you can just use a fork if you're just lazy and trying to do this quick. So y'all can guess which one I'm gonna do, right? So, make sure the surface is clean. Make sure the surface is dry. To prove a point, this paper is not allowed to become dirty when you pass it on the fucking, my bad, I'm sorry parents. When you pass it on the counter, So just make sure it's really, really clean, really, really dry, because you don't want flour on wet surfaces or on anything wet unless you're actually making dough. There's my bucket of flour. Yes, you can use a plate. You can use a plate and do that in a plate, but we're not gonna do that because we special, right? We like to do this differently. We like to do this not like normal human beings, because we're not normal human beings. So you don't need to use a lot of flour, because the flour is the only purpose of the flour is to make it not stick to each other. So I'm just gonna go back and forth in the flour, just make sure it's not sticky at all, and then again I can add water at the end of it, just so when I put it in the baking sheet, before I store it, before I cook it, it doesn't stick to the other pastechis and create a really, really colossal mess. So we don't want that. So right now, as you don't want it to cool all the way down before you do this process that I'm about to just do, because if it cools down, the fat is gonna become less. I'm trying to find the word because people like it when I sound smart. What was the word? The viscosity of the fat will change, making it harder to drain. So learn that word, viscosity, right? I'm pretty sure anybody that is a science major is gonna know this word, but not everybody knows. But yes, I think if I don't get it wrong, the higher the viscosity, the more liquid it is. The lower the viscosity, the more thick it becomes. So the viscosity is gonna change. So we're gonna drain it right now. So because I'm using a wok, I'm not gonna use a colander. I don't want like Uncle Rogers watching this and like roast me on YouTube. So I am going to use a pot lid, and I'm gonna use the pot lid to keep the meat inside of the pot of the wok, while I press it down, squeeze out the liquid, not entirely, and then hopefully I don't create a colossal mess. If you guys tuned into the chop suey, y'all know that this can go all types of wrong. Please don't meme me, which I know is a impossible request, but it is what it is. So I put the lid like that, right? And I'm going to drain it. Don't drain it down the sink unless you want to get disowned by your family for clogging up your plumbing system. You don't drain grease, fat, oil down the sink. Don't do it. Trust me, they'll kick you out of the house. They'll make you pay the plumbing bills with the money that you get from a job you don't have. All types of weird things. Don't do it. Trust me on this one. How do you get rid of it then? I'll let it cool down. You can do two things. You'll let it cool down for quite a bit, and then you can use a glass bottle from, let's say, a pasta sauce container. Like, I recommend you guys to at least have about 5 sets of bottles from things you've used before for cases like this. Whether it's oil, whether it's grease, whether it's to create your own sauce and put it in the fridge. You want to have this container, so you don't want to go out and have to buy these. This is an easy way to have containers up in your closet, and you can dispose. Whew, you can dispose of things like fat and oil very quickly and easily without having a mess. So right now I put it in the pan. You can put it in anything else. It's not that much, but you know. Now we have this with almost no grease.
So what is that? Throw it in the dirt. Vitamina for mate.
Vitamina for mate. It's gonna kill your plants. Because when the plants absorb it, it's gonna clog up their system. And you pour boiled water in there and you'll find what? To be honest, you can do it. Well, you can like very, very small amount, and throw boiling water will wash it away, but you don't want to do it often. You don't want to do it repeatedly because it's going to be like a smoker's lung. There's always going to be traces until it completely clogs up. Carne mula or something else. Carne mula. That's what I'm using right now. So I'm gonna grab a spoon. I'm gonna see if I have a spoon that's not metallic, that's not metal, because I don't want to scrape my pan. But unfortunately, that might not be the case. I did have one and it disappeared, and I'm not happy about it. You know what I could do though? I could use a measuring cup. Please, are you still making edits, bro? I freaking love it, man. I freaking love it. This guy never stops working. Like, we're already live and everything, and he's constantly making edits to add more things, and I love it. He is one of the best one-man production team that Curacao has. So if y'all need a broadcasting person for anything that you want, if you have a wedding that you want to go live with, if you have an event that you want to go live with, this is the man to talk to, Luis Mi Boss. Check him out on his Twitch, check him out on his social, and contact him if you want to quote him.
Plug.
Hey, no, I got you. We got talents in CGN. If you want videography, photography, you can talk to Sanji. He's also in the. No, he is actually. I don't know where Sanji is right now. Sanji is supposed to be in the chat, but if you want videography or photography for any of your events, if you want it for your weddings, if you want it for you have gaming events, or you want to create a documentary, you can contact Sanji and GTX Raphael. These are the people that we work with, and they are amazing people with amazing rates. If you want websites, you can talk to Sonny or you can talk to Dizzy. Amazing rates. Game promo boy was good.
That transition was like this.
I see you. Same like I mean, pro homemade dough tastes better in my opinion. Of course. If you have homemade dough, of course, I implore everybody to use that. I don't have that patience right now, and I don't want to be on stream for 4 hours. So, this is what we got. So it tastes better, see, but when you're lazy, it's either you eat or you don't. Hey, either when you're lazy, well, I wouldn't say if you're broke, because I think doing it from scratch might be a little more affordable. But in this case, I don't care. It tastes amazing already. Drink water till you're done. What do you mean, drink water till you're done? All right. are we ready? Are we ready to start this? Are we ready for this? So I grabbed a fork because we're gonna use the fork to seal it off. You can braid it, which I could try. I'm not going to, not this time, until I have one trial run first. And I'm going to grab. Hold on. In the long run, I think money-wise, making dough from scratch is better. It depends how you look at money-wise. Because if you can make more Pastechis in 4 hours, especially if you're selling it, if you can make more Pastechis in 4 hours, by buying this, you're making more money because you're selling more. Time is also money. Don't ever forget that. It's not only the end product, but the time that you put in it too. Right, Luis? Didn't we just have a talk about this, Luis?
Wait, I'm catching up. Hold up.
Oof.
Alright.
I might need to increase the height of this.
And you want to lower it?
Then I want to lower it a little bit, like that. All right. Let me check what my phone's going with.
Chat, let's take a look. Let's take a closer look on what's happening.
Jesus Christ.
Everything is prepped, ready to go.
Wait, why can't I? Why can't I add more? Please, can you add Dizzy to the group so he stops fucking complaining? My bad for the curse word.
This guy.
The dough alone costs less than €2, and let's say €3 for the meat. €3 for 2.5 pounds? Damn. 2.5 pounds cost me like $8.
I got him. Invited him. There you go.
All right, Dizzy's gonna come in here and has a lot of things to say. Just wait and see. Oh yeah, I wasn't really thinking about selling Kong. I'd say if you bought like a lot of flour and so, it would cost you more, I think, but you could end up making way more things, pistachio cakes, etc., etc. I mean, yeah, of course, like if you have the flour, yeah, but I'm thinking, yeah, okay, if you have a lot of time on your hands to actually be doing this, then sure. I don't. With the time, okay, even if I'm not selling it, with the time, with the 2 extra hours I would be spending making the dough, I could be spending making a design that could make me about $75. Over here, like $2.50 per pistachio. Jesus Christ! I could easily sell this for $2.50. Well, yeah, I could easily sell this for $2.50. All right, shall we begin? I don't know why I just did that, but I did that. We shall start. We shall start with the first dough. And we're gonna throw it in the flour.
I don't know if it's gonna be Izzy or Ria joining.
Oh no. Ria's gotta calm down. 2 hours to make dough. What kind of slow-mo? Listen, if you're not experienced at making dough, I can't really tell you how long it's gonna take you. But it was just an estimate, right? I don't know how long it takes. I've never really done the dough myself, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like a lot of these things that I show you guys is things that I just learned in the past like 2 years. Hey, Pro Chef H Brown, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. It's been a while. All right, so we're gonna grab the flour tortilla. Not flour tortilla. Why do I keep saying flour tortilla? So this is the empanada disc. I floured it a little bit because it was kind of wet, and that kind of fixed it entirely. So I'm happy with that. Actually, the wetness was nice because sometimes with the sealed bags, they come with like dried edges, and it becoming a little wet will soak up the moisture, and then you add flour onto it, and it's gonna be really, really easy to seal. So we're gonna grab a little bit, about a fourth cup. A fourth cup is too much. I think half a cup should be enough. So it's still really hot, but that is entirely fine. We're gonna seal it with your fingers on each end. I like to open it up here a little bit more and add a little bit more and stuff it in. Yes, I said stuff it in. Deal with it. And then seal it. Seal it all the way. You can stretch it a little bit if the meat is too much on the edge. Make sure you seal it well so it doesn't open up like it's doing here. Especially with the flour. Again, I should have wet this. That's why it's opening back up. I floured it and I didn't wet it. And we're gonna fix that mistake in a minute. Put it on the flour and use your fork. Don't dig your fork too deep into it because you don't want it to perforate the dough where the meat is, because when it's cooking, it is going to, oh crap. When you cook it, it's going to leak all of the fat, and the fat is the flavor. You do not want it to release all of the flavors. Now the Pastechis flaco. From scratch, it takes about 20 to 25 minutes if you're guided. Currently, I'm not guided. Currently, I'm doing this alone, bruh. Looks amazing. Is that sarcasm, or do you actually mean it? Or was that Rhea saying that? I gotta ask.
That's true.
Okay, make sure that it's entirely dry so it doesn't wet the flour. You do not want it to wet the flour. If you have wet flour, like Uncle Roger says, y'all know what Uncle Roger says. I'm not gonna repeat it. So this is my first one. It's kind of soft, so it's kind of hard to deal with.
Liv, are you ready for this?
Am I ever ready for what you have to present to me, Luis?
Here we go, here we go. Let's add a bit of zoom, boys.
Hey, what's good? Luis at the clutch transitions. And we're gonna repeat the process. Grab a little meat. Well, this one is gonna be a little hard because I'm gonna need to stretch the dough a little bit for this one. Again, these doughs are a little bit wet, which is why I don't wet them even more. But technically what you like to do is grab a little water. I use my pinky finger, so I don't use my what do you call bewijsvinger in English? So I don't use my main finger on the flour and the water, because again, You don't want wet flour. Di ba kaya ba ito kung may pastechi? Carne! Here's another one. And this is how we're gonna keep on going. I thought the wet discs were gonna present a lot more trouble than it's doing at the moment, but at the moment it's doing quite fine. Index finger. Thank you. I live in the US and I should have known that. I mean, I did know that. I should have remembered it.
Rose is gonna be right back here.
Okay. All right. So technically, what you usually want to do is you want to dip finger or see if you have like a brush, you can do that with a brush, and you want to wet the edges, and then you want to seal it off like that. And because there's flour on the inside, the flour is also gonna help seal it when it's wet.
Rosa.
Make Spanish empanadas. What do you mean Spanish empanadas next time? What the fuck? I mean, what do you think empanadas are? Or are you talking about Spanish? I don't think Spain has empanadas. I know Colombian does, Venezuelan does, Dominicans do. I know one is fried, one is oven baked. I think one is just pan fried. I don't remember. But and then we have us Yucarsol with the empanada, which is entirely different, which is made with corn flour, kind of like arepas. Are you wetting the edges with the fat of the meat or legit water? Just water. Not with the fat. I don't want to dip my finger in the fat. But you could if I had a brush I would try it that way. Oven is baked, Raf. It's called Spanish empanada. That's the name for it. Luis, can you open that up in Google for me real quick so I can see what the hell they're talking about?
That's
Ah. I'm hating this because I defrosted it wrong and it's giving me the hardest time ever.
Yep.
This one is disastrous.
That's what they're referring to.
Yeah, but that one's made with a different kind of dough. The Spanish empanadas are made with a different kind of dough.
I think there's some similarities.
No, there are similarities, but I'm just saying it's made with a different kind of dough.
That's right.
Just like we have our triangle pastechis, it's made with the same dough that you make apple pie.
This is saying corn empanadas is not from Curacao. It's from the Dominican Republic.
Empanada? Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably right. That is true. That makes sense because I did mention Dominican Republic. I just forgot that's what it had. I know they had some. Oh, for next time? Yeah, we'll see. If y'all fund the stream, I just might. So there's an easy way to folding this. There are actually tools that you can use that will fold it for you.
Since we ain't bougie like that, we just gonna do it by hand.
I mean, the tools aren't that bougie. You can buy a tool for like $7 up in a grocery store. I just didn't do it because the only time you're really gonna do that is when it becomes a regular thing for you to make them. Especially like if you're selling them or something like that. That's when you're actually gonna do that. So I'll leave this up to a vote. Luis, what's your account?
20 million.
I wish.
Nah, it's 11.
Hey, Raph with the cheers, man. I appreciate it with the 10
sport
cheers.
is real.
Kind of broke saving for a PC. You can literally watch ads to cheer. Like, that is the easiest way of donating ever. But what I was gonna say is, I'm gonna leave it to a vote right now. Do you guys want me to start making some of these as I'm building the rest? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you can watch ads to cheer. If you go down into the chat, you can see that you can make cheers by watching ads, and then you can use that to cheer with. It's a few at the time though. Like I think you get 5, 10 per ad, something like that.
Hey, a good close up.
Hey.
Hey, she appreciate that production value, you know what I'm saying?
I know the production value is up there. Like I told you, Luis is the best one in Curacao. There's nobody better. Only thing you can get better is maybe equipments because he's still building up. But when it comes to the knowledge, unless you want to pay $3,000,
Hell yeah, brother.
Luis is the one out there that you want to get. It reminds me of onigiri. Is that GR? Can't read for shit. Brahma? I'm surprised how much this dough is working with me while being wet. So honestly, what had happened was that I went to take a nap for about an hour, and after that nap I was gonna go out and buy these, and they come frozen. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it, give it about 2-3 hours to defrost, and I overslept. So that one kind of messed me up. This one has a hole in it, and we're gonna see exactly what kind of issues that's gonna make if I don't seal it up. So we sealed it up here, and I hope it's properly sealed up. Wait till you fry them. What do you mean, wait till I fry them? Is your mom still watching? Don't do that. Don't plop the disc on the flour. Hey, Luis with the cheers. You keep cheering me up, huh? Keep cheering me up. So my estimate of how many pastechis I can make with the amount of meat that I have is currently around 28. Depending on how much you fill it in, you could have add raisins. You can even add beans to it if you want to render more filling with less meat. Good money making technique. Bald without life jacket. T1G Rage Star, how you doing, man? Where's your hairnet, sir? You're not the first one that has told me this. But I'm not selling this. This is for my own satisfaction. How you doing, Rage Star? It's been a while, bro. I mean, I've been a while, so can't blame you on this one. That one's all me. All right, this one was a little bit drier, so the water did really good for it. This is still a fair bit. I give it like a week's worth of pastechis. Not if you live off of them. Like yesterday, all I ate was pastechis, and I ate 4. So 28. If you divide it by 4 for every day, I would say you're at a solid week. So yeah, you're right. A week's worth of pastichi. If all you do is eat pastichi, though.
I remember a joke I told you last time about that.
About what?
About eating pastechis. Like that.
Which was?
You're gonna be shitting masa.
Oh.
Flour.
You're gonna be pooping out masa. Alright, so this one is kind of dry on the edge, so we're gonna add some water. Let it soak in some water here. Because dry edges, you don't want dry edges.
Is it only on one side where you apply it?
Yeah, because when you press the other side to it, it's gonna grab the water anyways. You could add it to both sides. You don't have to. I added it to the side that was dry, so it could soak it up a little bit. That way it becomes a little bit easier to seal off. I've been around streaming WoW, kind of getting back into Summoner Sword again. Are you trying to get back into Summoner Sword after the update, because of the update? So I don't know if you guys answered this, but do you guys want me to start frying already, or do you guys want me to finish all the pastechis before I start frying?
I think you should fry a few now, and then you keep going with the other ones.
Hold up.
Do we all want that?
Did I hear Rosa eating?
Of course you gotta eat. When you're watching the cooking stream, I don't think you can just not eat.
Where's
Yeah,
my
that.
Hey!
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Outside Dizzy and Golden Queen said start.
Okay, start. Okay.
And then Raph said finish all. Wow.
Well, we're gonna finish all regardless, so we can do a few. So I'm using a small pan. I recommend you doing a bigger pan so you have more space to put Pastechis in and you're not spilling oil and all that, because I am gonna do that. So let's move this camera real quick right here to where we're gonna be frying. And I'm gonna be using the small burner because we don't need all that heat. All right, Luis, 3, 2, 1, let's switch it. Perfect.
I got you.
Perfect one-man production team behind the scenes. I really like cooking also. You got a nice setup, my dude. I hope I see you more often. This is about my 6th stream now, and I'm gonna try to keep it up. So I'm actually really glad that you joined in. Are y'all excited?
Yes.
Are y'all excited? Can I get an excitement in the chat? Can we get the let's go? Can we get the emote if you have the emote? Can we get all the hype there is? Hell yeah! Yeah. See, this is getting the energy. I wanna see that excitement in the chat. Let's do this. Hey, we got the fire from Blue Lion. You look like me with more hair, and I'm definitely darker than you, so you're missing light. Jesus Christ. Highlighted message. Let's go. All right, we got this. Luis, we bought the cheers. I appreciate it. Okay, so while almost burned the entire house down. While the oil is getting on,
Hey, don't
I'm
be
gonna be
me.
talking to you guys. No, I won't be you. That's never happened. I'm gonna be talking to you guys while I'm making some more Pastechis. We're not gonna need to look at all this because it's the same tedious thing over and over again. When new people is gonna come in, we can show them some more. But we're gonna wait till the oil heats up a little bit, and we're gonna keep talking to you guys while I make some more Pastechis.
All right, let's take a look at the oil for you.
Are you
Good.
Yeah, oil seems good. It's gonna stay there for a
Zoom
good.
in. Let's zoom in more than that.
Zoom in.
Man,
Cameraman.
Luis needs to be behind every production team, man.
It seems good. It seems good. What do you think?
seems
Chad?
good?
It seems good.
Agora llega moment of truth. Vente pra stage, sa likod. Nah, man. You can't be in the kitchen and be afraid of the heat, bro. If you play
If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Si juegas en fuego, tienes que gustar el fuego.
Yo, you almost went with the rhyme of Bad Boys.
Oh, hasta el fuego. Oh my God.
It was like bars. Let me write that down.
Yeah, this is pretty nice because once you throw them in the freezer, man, when you're like us playing games till midnight, especially after this lockdown, sometimes you get hungry, and not all of us can be like Sanji and get pasta alfredo with shrimps on it. Like, so
Shots fired.
man, I'ma shoot everybody down today. I'ma shoot everybody down today.
You gonna be like, I know what you did. I know what you did.
I'm gonna be like Eminem. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Eminem on this one. So one thing you don't want is for the oil to be way too hot, because then the pastich will be way too brown. You want it lightly fried. So it's not like you're biting into a pizza breading. You don't want all that. It needs to be light and nice and beautiful.
Blue said Sunny. BRB getting a midnight snack brings back shrimp pasta Alfredo.
Yep. Literally sunny.
I want light skin Pastechis.
Light
You're getting
skin
that,
Pastechis.
Dizzy.
That's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing. One thing about the flour though, when you're adding flour and you're frying it, it's gonna dirty the oil a lot more and it's gonna make it that you're gonna have to throw away the oil a lot sooner. But small price to pay, right?
I still stretch my hand and get ready to run when I fry Johnny cakes.
Yo, that's my mom told me that. My mom's like, okay, next up is gonna be Johnny Cakes. And I'm like, how about you teach me? And then we will. Light skin bubusta, not this. Jesus Christ. Luis with a set. Hey Luis, make sure we export the setup because we're gonna need to keep using this.
Gotcha.
And whenever you do stream, Luis, I got you.
I got you, homie. Synchronization.
Hey, you know how it be.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, Dizzy said thick and light skinned.
Oh Jesus Christ. We didn't need to know all that info, Diz. But that is his type. I can attest to that.
Oh my god. Okay.
I've been friends with Dizzy for long enough to know all that info. Describe what is describing. You are far from thick and you're far from light skinned. Relax, Yahweh. Calm the hell down.
Sift out the oil if you really want to keep using it.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Too lazy. But yeah, I did it a couple times. I just don't like doing it is because depends on what you cook in it. I would recommend you to keep it for a shorter period of time. If you cook meat in it, don't. Just only sift it out if you're doing today and tomorrow, but after that, don't.
Mm-hmm. I hope you surprise us with a Gordon Ramsay taste test.
What's a Gordon Ramsay taste test?
I have no idea.
How does Gordon Ramsay do it? Should I curse? This is so raw, you can still hear the cow moo. like that? Is that what you want?
The fish is so undercooked, I can still hear it sing under the sea.
Oh my god. Are we really gonna start with Gordon Ramsay puns now?
We good. Oh, Pastechis too thin for Dizzy.
I need to make more thick Pastechis. Okay, I think the oil, I can smell the oil now. I think the oil is good.
Let's take a look. Chat.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Yep.
Look at that.
Alright, we're not gonna run, we're gonna do this the professional way.
You're sure we're not gonna run?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna run. So I'm gonna use this tong. These tongs, I think it's bare tongs. And I'm gonna put it on it like this, and then I'm gonna lower it into the oil.
Okay.
The oil is a little cold, but it's starting. No, it's not. It's frying. It's frying. You don't want it to fry way too much faster than this, because then you can't really control it. Then you're just dipping it in the oil for about 20 seconds, and you're done. But this way, it's gonna cook the inside too a little bit more. It's gonna heat it all up, and it's gonna allow you to keep it under control. So you need a sprint pose. What is a sprint pose? Gotta fill it with a lot of meat. Gotta fill it with a lot of meat. Y'all are nasty. Y'all need help. Y'all. I need to call baby Jesus for y'all. You guys ain't getting shit for Christmas. They are. They are.
Rosa. Is she gone? She is.
Okay.
Dizzy's already making clips.
Dizzy, you can get in the call if you want to.
The struggle. One title of the clip. The second one. Almost burned down the house.
Bruh, come on. And,
Okay, that's a good one.
is Mama Rosa still watching?
She just asked how are the Pastechis doing. I told her you're frying it right now. I'll tell her to look at it again.
She needs to support local.
I'll tell her.
She needs to support local. We need more light skins. Why are we talking about? I'm not even going to. So I'm gonna keep my hands clean right now, so that I can keep that clean right now. So how's everybody doing? How's y'all Sundays? Are things getting crazy? Are you guys enjoying the stream? Do you guys have any suggestions? Feel free to tell me.
Remember, guys, if you guys want to support the stream, you can do so by subscribing.
Can we get a zoom on this?
Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. There you go.
It's kind of overexposed, but you can see how it's light on the outside. It did open up a little bit though, but I'm not worried about that. Can I? Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Nope. Is it gonna fix? Yeah, it fixed. It's not overexposed
nice.
anymore.
Back to it. There it is.
All right. All right, we're gonna fry a couple.
But yeah, as I was saying, if you want to support the stream, you can do so by hitting that subscribe. If you have Twitch Prime, you can do that for free.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
If you
can.
want, you can also give out bids. Support
free.
the stream like that.
Wait, isn't there like right now, if you subscribe now, you get like 20% off or something?
Yeah, if you subscribe with money, yes. I think a pot would have been better. No, I do have big pans. I just didn't want to use a lot of oil. So by doing the small pan, I'm using a lot less oil than I would have in a bigger pot.
College life.
It just becomes a little bit more of a hassle, which I'm fine with. I think this lighting is pretty good for the camera, just not in here. In here it's pretty dark. Well, not really dark, I can still see everything around, but it's not as lit up as I usually want it to be. But I think you guys can see me better this way, right? This is good knowledge for the next time we do this. So
Yes.
light skin Pastechis.
Rage Star said, I think you're doing great. Gotta start somewhere, my friend.
Hey, thank you,
That
bro.
is true.
Caleb, G, listen, dude. Since Rosa has been eating,
No, I finished eating. Don't pin that on me.
all right. Listen, I didn't eat yet, and I'm watching this. So, can I get one?
You can get 4, Luis.
Mail it.
Let's get it. I don't need any more else.
Luis knows I got you when I'm there. Or when you're here. Eh?
Not too thick, not too skinny.
Just right. Hey.
Yes.
I feel like that should be on our shirt.
I'm gonna make a very, very inappropriate comment right now, so I
Oh,
apologize
no,
for
here we
everybody
go.
watching.
Ay.
That's exactly why I should be on.
But the nice balance is a flat top and a thick bottom. Ah.
Guys!
I'm just saying. I'm
Guys.
just saying.
Just saying.
Just right. Fuck. Okay. That's what I get for doing that. that is my
Not Sir Zach, you love to see it.
Disclaimer: do not attempt this. Leave this
All
to
right.
the professionals, such as Liberty.
We made 4 empanadas. And the reason why I say 4 is enough is because I know that after 4 I'm gonna be full.
That's a pastiche. You have a
I
title.
face palm so hard.
Actually,
Raph,
I'm making 2
I
more because my
agree.
roommate just got home.
Oh,
You
fun!
Good? You good? You sure? Alright, cool.
He's gonna be like in the kitchen. What you cooking?
In-person guest.
Ah, it's all good, man.
Face reveal.
Listen, you weren't even home, okay? Like I expected you to come in like 3 a.m. in the morning. Like when you want one, just let me know. We got them in the freezer.
Remember, guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that follow button
Yeah.
and let us know what you want to see next.
Facts, the manifestation. Facts, the manifestation. Not Sir Zach. Hey, welcome to the stream, Sir Zach. You love to see it. I face palm so hard. Ooh, that one looks like a golden one. Oh yeah. It's definitely a golden one of the batch. I really, really like it. So, I'm gonna make a couple more pastiches as we're gonna wait for these ones to cool off. Some. I'm not trying to burn my mouth. And this ain't anime. It really hurts. So, anime you can be like, and it'll be alright. But in here you're gonna feel that till tomorrow.
True. I've attempted that before, and it really is gonna stay there till tomorrow.
Yep.
Or at least 2 days.
Yep. Alright, so do we have enough light for this? Do I need to change the lighting for this?
Let me see. Give me a minute.
1 minute later.
Hey.
Sinhansha.
Exactly. There you go. See, chat, this is golden hour. That's why you have this kind of light.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey. I'm gonna say something really cringy. Anytime with Luis.
Oh no.
It's golden hour.
Hey.
You're pulling out all the cards tonight.
Oh yeah, of course.
You ever cooked Alice Springs chicken? So good. Can be a little heavy on the pocket though with all the ingredients. Can try that.
You ever cooked Alice Springs chicken? So good. Can you send me like a recipe so I can look into it, and then I'll make it
And-
my own.
Ralph, I think you really should go to sleep.
I should really be sleeping. Do you work tomorrow? Nah, Raph is an OG. Raph is gonna stay. That's the thing. Raph always stayed for my streams. I really appreciate this dude.
My man.
A loyal one, I see.
So they have a question.
What's the question?
Question.
Rosa?
What's the question? What's the question?
Rosa, I thought you were gonna read it.
It is empanada long day.
Wait. What is the question?
Can we get a face cam?
You ever cooked Alice Springs chicken? So good.
Hey,
A little heavy on the pocket, though. With all the ingredients.
This is like, that looks good.
oh yeah, Luis, can we get a face cam?
Oh hell yeah, dude. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, Rafa's school.
The stream is brought to you by CGN.
The gaming community of Curacao. Alright. Now let's keep it on the face one.
Okay. All right.
So this is just the right amount of crispy.
No. I need you to tell me 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I'm gonna have to eat the whole thing.
Your first bite. Your first bite has to describe it.
Yeah.
Okay, my first bite is a 9.
Mm.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
explain why. It's perfectly crunchy on the outside. It's not hard, so it kind of crumbles in your mouth. On the inside, it's just a little bit soft, which kind of encases the beef when you're eating it. It's not too hot. I'm trying another bite.
Already going for the second bite. Doesn't even finish explaining.
You know it's good when he closes his eyes.
Hmm?
You know it's good
When you
take
close
a
your eyes.
bite
Mhm.
and you close your eyes.
So it's kind of puffy. I can't really show it because it's going to like. Let me see if I can show it on this cam.
I got you. There you
So it's kind of puffy. So on the outside, it kind of like puffed up a bit because it was kind of wet.
go. Hold it. There we go.
So it kind of puffed out because it was kind of like wet. So on the dough kind of separated. So you're getting that really crispy thin layer of the dough on the outside and that cooked dough on the inside. And the saltiness of the meat is just right. I didn't add any salt. I added a lot of seasoning, so there's a lot of flavor. It's simmered in the grease for some time, so the flavors are really locked in. I can really taste the sazon. I did forget an ingredient though. I completely forgot about this. I did have sofritos, and sofritos was supposed to be part of this, but it has already a lot of complex flavors that I'm not missing the sofritos. I'm not missing the raisins either. So definitely these could be additions, and you can do a lot with this. I know the Mexican tradition is to actually open these up, cut them open, and put things inside. So when I first made this, with my friend's mom, his dad opened it up, and they put sour cream and pickled onions, like spicy onions, like hot onions, inside. And I was like, what the hell is this sorcery? And then I took a bite, and like everything in the world made sense. Like, how do you do this?
Wow.
you, Melissa?
Yep. Thank you. Ralph wants one now.
I showed you how to make it. The flavor. This is really important. If a pastich is too bland, you're gonna keep eating over and over again. If it's too salty, you're not gonna like it. If it's right in the middle, it becomes a very rich flavor to where you're not gonna have to eat until you're entirely full to be satisfied. And I think we reached that level.
Earlier, I was busy. I just want to add this. I couldn't really give my opinion on this. I just remembered of it. I prefer.
Luis, throw my Discord. My Venatore's Discord in there.
Sonorous War?
The Venatorian Discord.
Venatorian? Alright.
My bad. I don't have it set up yet. Yo, that's not it. That's not the one.
Oh god.
That is not the one. You can't remove it.
Alright, I thought this.
Ooh, Blue said I got just noticed by one of my all-time favorite streamers and is asking me to play with him. Congrats!
Hey, congrats, man.
I got you.
Hey, Ralph
I've
said
never
I'd
done
probably
this.
end up eating like 6 or 8. True.
This one, let me turn on the light for this one again. This one, it's a little bit darker. It's still light skin. It's still just golden enough.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
So,
Okay, even though I just ate, I might still get hungry after this.
I mean, yeah. Pastechis lighter than Johnny Cakes, and I already eat 4 and 5 of those. I mean, yeah.
Sir? It's funny that we know this shit to do.
You look swole, man. Hey, thanks, man. The lockdown has done really well for me.
Baptized by the frying pan.
So far, I've made about 15, if I'm not mistaken, 15 Pastechis. Look how much meat we have left. Yep.
Hey, do I spot a bold king?
Hey, Boltkin, welcome to the stream, man. So this is what happens when you don't wet them.
Wait, hold on.
Ah.
So
You
because
see
it
like the
wasn't wet,
gap.
it gaps open, which is fine if you're doing it for yourself. But if you're ever planning on selling any of this, you don't want this. So that's why you seal it up with water. So when you don't seal it up with water, that's exactly what happens. Reese, are you enjoying yourself?
You want to see me enjoy myself?
Oh my gosh.
Go for it. I give you full range.
Oh?
We'll add a few things on the stream.
Ooh, this gonna be fun.
Shall I eat one more or shall we continue with the making of Pastechis? Well, I don't think that's true. Because you're still. Ooh! Look at who we have in here! Nelly, your presence is bien
Oh my gosh.
missed. Te echamos
Hi,
de
Nelly.
menos, amigo. You should be here right next to me.
All right. Show him Pastechis.
Okay, I'm gonna show him.
He
This
about to
isn't
fall.
this isn't as great as the other ones, but it's still amazing. It's a little bit darker. It's a copperish color. But look at this.
All right, a close up.
Mhm,
There you go.
mhm.
Let's hit it. My G, that God rage himself. Hey, hell yeah, Nelly. Yo, WB Chris, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's look at this again. Look at how puffed up this is.
Look at that.
It is nice, thin, crusty. It did open up a little bit, so some of the grease is coming down onto the paper. But sometimes the best things are the greasy things.
So when you're sending those to us, we kind of hungry over here.
I know it's
Nelly,
Kristen.
how you doing?
I know it's you, Kristen.
He's like drip.
You can see my belly. This is why I get fat. This is literally why I get fat. Because I cook and I eat too much.
No,
Then that means you have to work out. Makes two of us.
So tell us, what should the people do? Follow the stream. What else?
Okay, so check out my page at facebook.com/itsliberty. It's down below on the stream. If you are a gamer and you live in Curacao or anywhere in the Caribbean, you should check out the CGN website. It's cgnetwork.online. We have a Discord where we host tournaments and we have gatherings for people in the Caribbean. If you want to follow my Instagram, down below, instagram.com/iliberty. If you want to see the recipes, they're going to be posted on my page, Facebook page. And if you really, really like the content and you enjoy it and you want to see more of it, you can hit that subscribe button or hit that donation button. That would be really appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't believe people are actually watching you eat Pastechis. I'm dying here. This came from baseball and I'm hungry.
There's something about good food that people like to watch, even if others are enjoying it.
True.
Have you heard some channel called Food Network? Yeah. You sit and watch that.
let's show some of the newcomers how we did this, right? All right. So let's switch back to the food cam. We bought a pack of 10 name branded flour discs for empanadas. And we cooked ground beef, 2.5 pounds to be exact. We added a lot of Goya seasoning. We added Goya sazon.
Change the lighting. Good.
Wait, did we say something?
Huh?
Did it disconnect?
Oh no.
Why am I getting disconnected?
We're having technical difficulties. Oh Lord.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, this is very not good.
Give me 1 second.
So we hope your Sunday is going better.
While Liberty figures out what is going
What
on
the
with
problem is? Mm-hmm.
Hello? Okay. Are we good?
us,
Okay, we're good. I'm back.
Ah, okay. Okay.
All right. Forget it, Russell.
No,
When
you
I get
can
back,
still
you'll-
tell me.
You'll have great lighting. That is true. That is true. So if I turn on the lights, I'll be overexposed. If I turn down the lights, I'll have this mood lighting. I prefer the mood lighting. But when Nelly is here, we have all the professional stuff. We have the green screen, we have the lightings with umbrellas and everything. We have 2 through webcams, we have 2 mics, like everything. Everything will be set up.
Drone shots.
Nelly, you gotta get there
Oven
ASAP.
cam.
Nah, let
Fridge
Nelly be
cam.
great. Let Nelly be great. He'll be here whenever time needs him to be here.
You know,
Wise
Liberty
words.
will have everything. You'll have the oven cam, the fridge cam, the microwave cam.
All right. So what we do, we cleaned the countertop, passed the white paper on it, make sure it's not dirty, it's not wet. Sprinkle some flowers, grab the masa for the empanada, throw it on it, make sure it's coated a little bit in the flour. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and use the meat that we cooked with Goya seasoning, Goya sazon, red pepper flakes, some garlic powder, some some black pepper, and there should have been some sofritos in it, and I completely forgot because I'm working by memory. And then you seal it up with some water, push it together, nice and tight. And then you bring it back to the table and you grab the fork, press down on it, not too far inside so you don't puncture the pastichi, so the grease stays in, gives it flavor, and then boom. And then in the flour, I pat it back and forth so I can get rid of the flour because we don't want a lot of flour on it. And then we stack it
Pay
up.
attention to the handwork.
Yeah, pay attention to the handlework.
Also, Golden Queen out here be like gone for like 20 and you still feeling pastichi. He filled
Oh, she
pastichi
missed-
so
she
he
missed the
got them
section.
in the oil till he ate.
Yeah, she missed a section then. Because I already ate 3 pastichis and I rated them and I described them and I made everybody hungry.
Yep. Even me who already ate.
All right, Liberty.
Oh,
listen,
Ralph
bud.
said men can barely make it up the stairs without slipping over his own drool.
Yikes.
Listen, Lib.
Hey, talk to me.
As your director right now, I have to go. in the kitchen and grab something to eat, I need you not to do anything else than what you're doing right now.
You're fine.
Oh
Go
my
ahead. Go
gosh.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please don't take more than 5 minutes. More than 3 minutes. Let's go with that.
Well, it doesn't matter because I'll be just talking to you guys right now, and I'll be
True.
finishing these Pastechis. Because honestly, my limit is about 4 Pastechis. Hey, Glug, how you doing? Hooty woo! What's good, man? Yeah, that's his call. That is his introduction call. When you hear that, you know Glug's here.
Gotcha. Nelly said my limit is 9.
By all means, you can have 9, bruh. You can have as many as you want till you fill up. I literally made with about 20 bucks. I'm gonna give you guys the price. With about 20 bucks, I can make 55 to 60 empanadas. So even if your limit is 9, with 20 bucks, well, no, not 25, you can eat for 5-6 days at your limit. So it's really
Okay,
not that
wait.
expensive.
Wait, Nelly knows how to eat. But here's the thing. Raystar said that's about 50 hand strength worth of calories, my dude.
Yeah. But Nelly will work it off. That's the fun thing. Nelly has a really good metabolism, and he also works out. So he'll work it
Bro, he did like 3 flips today.
Oh yeah, that sounds like Nelly.
He did flips and push-ups, and I'm like, I can barely do like 10 push-ups.
Yeah. That does sound like
Oh
Nelly.
yeah. Today I did 38 back hamstrings on stream. Yeah. 38, bruh. Oh my.
And that's the great thing about Nelly. Nelly works out even when he's streaming. So there isn't one time where Nelly's like, oh, I've been streaming for too much, so I couldn't work out. Like, nah, that's impossible.
That's an excuse.
Yeah, it would be an excuse. I'm running out of flour.
You don't have more?
No, I have more, but I thought I poured enough.
You're running out of flour on the counter.
Yeah, on the counter. Oh yeah, whenever you see her, he's like, Lib. It's like what? It's like Lib. Like what? Okay, give me 10. That's good. It's good energy when Nelly's here. It's always good energy when Nelly is here.
Oh, she's going to Curacao already.
Who, me or Nelly?
Both. I need both of y'all here. We need to hang out.
Welcome back.
Hey, Luis. So nothing has burnt down yet.
Nah.
That's good to know.
All right, we finished 2 packs of the discs. This is the discs I bought. Not sponsored by Goya. This is the 3rd product that's Goya that I'm using. That's why I have to keep saying that. But if Goya wants to sponsor me, by all means,
Please do.
please do.
We're not begging or anything, but if you see like the potential, we're like, hey, we're available.
Oh, I think I'm ready for another Pastechis.
Okay.
This one's a little darker. We don't discriminate. Since Luis is here, we can show this off on the other cam.
I got you.
Oh, there it is.
A little bubbly, but we like bubbly, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's take a bite in this. Ready? Might be a little darker. Still has all of the crunch.
Ooh.
Let's show Globe what this is about. Hold on, let me turn on the light.
Mm-hmm. Need some kiss on the ends. That'd be fire. I told you.
I have some garlic sauce made, and I could easily throw some of this on it, and it would complement it. I'm talking about the pastechis. Hey, man, I appreciate the simple fact that you're calling it a pastechi, which is our way of calling it in the Caribbean. Not in the Caribbean specifically, in Curacao, Bonaire, and Aruba.
ABC Island. Nelly, I know how it be. I know how it do. I got this.
I'll be how I do. And this is great. It's comforting. It's filling. It's not expensive. It's easily stored in the freezer. Easily cooked on the stove. Defrosts in about like 20 minutes, maybe less. I'll show you guys some. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The other camp.
Yep. This is from Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I had to try it out. This is what used to be 28 empanadas, Pastechis.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Friday. I'm still using the same ingredients that I bought from the 5-pound beef that I bought, and 30 discs. I'm still eating away from that beef. That's how much you can make.
Oh, Rush Gaming's gotta teach me the way.
Hey, Rush, how you doing? Holla at your boy, Utility0. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the fam. What's good? What's good? Rush Gaming just hosted the stream with 7 viewers. Thank you so very freaking much. I appreciate you, bro. Dom is an OG follower, an OG supporter. A really great friend of mine. Always have my back. I will always have his back. He is also a streamer. He does variety. He's actually currently streaming Fall Guys these days. So if you guys are interested in watching that game, hit him up.
Oh yeah, Fall Guys is like a thing. We should.
I might buy it. It's $20. We'll see. Where can I get the recipe for true pastichi? Are you talking about this one? Well, there are different kinds.
Canta himno, pe. Gata.
In Miami, when I used to live in Miami, there was a bakery down the street, and it was 24/7. I used to go whenever, and I would buy like 2-3 pastiches because they're expensive. They're like $2.50, $3 each. With 253 bucks each, bro, I'm making my own. Actually, Rush, that was definitely one of the things that I had in my mind to do tuna Pastechis. That's something. I think the next thing I'm gonna make is gonna be tuna. We're calling them Pastechis here, Rush. Everybody knows what Pastechis are in this stream. If they didn't, they do now. In the US, they call them empanada, but in Curacao, empanada is something completely different. They're made with corn flour, so that's why I don't want to call it too much empanada. It's gonna a little bit, yeah, exactly, with corn flour, with funchi, exactly. See, Rush is a man of culture. Rush is a man of culture. So far,
so you're a
we
man
have
of
made
culture, I see.
this many Pastechis. Louis?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was falling
It's
asleep.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This many Pastechis. In here, there's, I believe, if I know how to subtract, there are 16 Pastechis, and we still have 10 to go. I ate 4, and we made 20. So easy math, quick maths.
You better send the Rush the recipe.
Yeah, I'll post the recipe. It's not that hard. It's more so the process of doing it. I need to buy flour too, because I'm running out. I did a lot of deep frying lately, so let me go put the kids to sleep. Alright, Glow, I'll wait for you. Yo, if you have kids, the kids gonna love this. Trust me. Anybody in here that's from Curacao or from the Caribbean that's grown up on this thing can vouch. They are gonna love
Yes. Man, so face job. I wish I.
Mess up in his fair while on the job. I wish I could do that. Perks of owning your own business. Right, Luis?
Exactly.
All right. We got 10 more to go. After that, we're already on for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Which is about as long as the very first cooking stream lasted. Oh, this one, damn. Okay, hold on. Are these kind of wet? No, we're
Press.
good. Huh?
Ralph said my post office jobs never let me do that. Frustrating.
I mean, start your own post office. Then you can do whatever you want.
Wow.
That's one way of looking at life, right?
True.
You know what I'm afraid of? Well, I'm not actually afraid of it. I have a feeling like I'm going to have enough meat left to. I have 2 more discs in the fridge. I feel like I have enough meat left to actually fill everything and still have some left over. So we're gonna see if we can shoot for that.
Okay. I think that's a.
Just pat off the extra flour.
Yep.
Damn, it's already 8. I'm glad I didn't start at 7.
Yeah, so am I. Golden Queen is gonna now cook later, honey. Raph can make a really good banana
Make a really good what?
banana bread.
I believe it. Dude, your alerts suck.
You've tried his?
Luis, are all the alerts on?
That's what I'm trying to
Figure out? Yeah, cause
yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my alerts. Cause I do have the layers. So I'm sorry if I
This
missed
guy
anything.
said, I demand a refund.
You demand a refund? Wait, hold up.
I don't have access to Streamlabs.
Yeah, check for me what came in. I don't know why. This is a whole new setup, so we don't know why the alerts aren't.
Yeah, we're shifting from Streamlabs to Stream Elements. So I'm helping him out. And certain things are still pending.
Wait, I need to know what Rush did though. Did he donate? It sounds like he donated, and I need to know how much.
Yeah, by the speaks.
And you didn't ask your boy to help you out. No. We got you, Rush. We got you. We'll make it right. I need to know because it didn't pop up.
Wow.
Luis?
I'm rushing.
This is not good. How many other people gave something? Ooh, did you fall? Wait, what just happened?
What just happened to what?
I don't know.
Why is it a waiting connection?
Easier.
Is Dizzy trying to connect?
No, wait, what? Hold up.
My team viewer just popped up.
Can you close that?
Somebody's trying to connect, that's why I'm asking.
It could have been me.
Okay, you can close it whenever.
Rush said panic.
That's the thing, I can't.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no. You know.
Alright, there we go. Oh my god. We're still trying to figure out this whole remote production thing. So, I don't have no Elgato. I don't have no fancy stuff. I just have a very fancy production manager. Which does a fairly good job, though, of making everything smooth.
We literally threw. This is like what? 5:30.
Yeah, we started this
Ralph
5:30.
said-
Yeah. 5:30 we started setting this up, and by 6:30 we were already live.
Yeah. I had to put socials, ticks, cameras.
Yeah. And this is also not my computer, so there were a lot of restrictions.
Struggle.
But do we know what happened? My roommate's yelling. He's playing Rainbow Six, and I can hear him yelling over here. Just raging.
Oh, I heard that.
Just raging. So, Luis.
Yeah.
Open up Streamlabs to see what the hell just happened. The Streamlabs OBS, I have it on here. Just open it up. Let me see what we missed. Press yes.
I remember. I can't.
Oh,
remember.
Jesus Christ. You figured it out. Yeah, I need to figure. I need to see what happened. Like, I feel bad. Like, I thought the alerts worked, but because this is a new setup, we didn't have a chance to test it. And like always, lahat riba turoloshi. So, all right. Show me what we got. Yo, Bio donated $5. Bitch, you better share. Is that Dom? Dom, did you make a new Twitch just to donate to me? What else we got? Yeah, that's the one. That must be Dom. Can we replay? Can we replay the alert from here? On the right side.
Fresh said, so you are late like everyone else. Yeah. The Yubikura, so ain't it normal that you're late? I'm not.
Okay, I hear you. Yo, you're using the Streamlabs framework while your link says Streamlabs? I don't understand what you're saying. What the Yuliko saw, so it ain't normal that you're late? Yeah, but I don't like to be late. That it's normal doesn't make it okay. Yo, Dom, we're gonna have a really serious conversation after this stream. But thank you so very much for that $5 donation. I appreciate it. Dom gave me a $5 donation towards the stream. Oh, yeah. I usually only use Streamlabs, but because we have this, let's call it a collab. Let's call it he's managing everything through Stream Elements. I usually only use Streamlabs, but we're trying to transition, and because this isn't my laptop and my hands are always dirty, I needed him to actually take care of this for me. So this is how we set it up this one time. We're still figuring it out.
Wow, Rafa trying to adjust. Says if you're late by 1 minute, they hold.
Raph is never on time. Raph doesn't get to talk.
Well, I go by this saying: if you're 5 minutes early, you're on time. You're late, you're on time.
So where's the Stream Elements link? These are questions I don't know how to answer because I didn't set it up.
To be continued.
I usually set it up, but again, because of the circumstances, I didn't. And because I was kind of late with setting up too. I know you're, oh my God, Rush, I'm gonna kick you to next Sunday. But we should definitely have a talk, and you can show me what you know, see how I can improve this.
He said, "Oh wait, can you make it for Friday?"
So you don't have to work? Is that what it is? Smart man. Smart man.
Mm-hmm.
So my production manager is dealing with some real life difficulties.
If I have to be there at 10, I try to
be there at 9:55. Well, I tried too, and then the computers happen. And then you can't.
Oh, background music. Yeah.
Skills. What happened to the background music? Ooh. Didn't know it stopped.
It
Since I
probably
can't hear
stopped
it.
because, yeah. Because at some point it's like, yo, you still here?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. You're good. You're back with the background music. Thank you for letting me know. I don't hear the background music like you guys do. Did we say anything in the chat, Pami, Rosa, in the Discord chat?
What happened there?
Did we say anything in the Discord chat?
No.
Ask him if he's good for me. Alright, I'm trying to rush a little bit so that I can finish the stream entirely. We have 2 more here to go, and then 2 more in the fridge. And then we're done.
You gonna fry
What?
tip more?
I had one set up. What happened to the one that's below my stream? Okay, Rush, give me 1 second. Let me take care of this real quick. Because Rush is gonna keep bugging me for this. And
The sooner it's done, the better.
yeah. My back hurts. Jesus.
Sit down.
Can't sit down now. Skipping settings. Oh, we didn't freaking connect it. Okay, Rush, see.
This is how you get people to work for you. Annoy the heck out of them.
Okay, see if it's now set up. I don't know why this wasn't set up. I thought I had set it up before, but I used to use Streamlabs instead of Stream Elements. Does it work now? This is how you get people to work for you. Annoying the shit out of them. Hey, thank you very much for that cheer, Raph. Rush gave me just $5. Bruh. Okay, I see you. Okay, so it's set up now. Thanks very much, Rush Gaming, again for that $5 tip. He helped me out, and he helped me out once again, and he helps me out once again. That is trash, my dudes. I'll expect it back later. Alright, I'll refund it later.
Hey, good night,
Good
morning,
night,
afternoon to
everyone.
everyone.
Okay, Raph. Have a good night's sleep.
We'll see you again.
What happened to the alerts though? Okay, it did show up on the thing. Okay, so I need to figure out the alerts still. It did show up on my Stream Labs, just not my Stream Elements, and I don't know why. Wait, I'm from Curacao, so I don't. Wow.
I feel bad for him. Wow. I see you. I see you.
Rush, how much followers are you at right now? Because I think you're the biggest self-growing streamer from Curacao, and then Luis
Yo,
is
he
second.
lost count.
Yeah, Luis is second, and I'm third, because Luis passed me by 200.
Oh wow.
I'm sure Dom has a lot more. Dom is way more consistent than both of us, so he will keep gaining followers. Jesus. Okay. There's no catching up with Dom. All right. We have one more right here, and then two more in the fridge, and then we're done.
Wait, closing the putting
Huh?
beef in it.
Yeah, we're done with the ones with the beef in it.
You gonna fry a few of them?
No, I'm full. I already ate 4. No,
Hey, but
I
if you
haven't
say
set
you
up
have to eat them.
I haven't set up TTS yet.
Make me some. Haven't eaten all day. Exactly. I was like, what if you're not the one that has to eat?
Then yes, I'll fry some more. But y'all have to come over.
Yeah, I may be a flight away, but
That's
can't
that's
really
some
do that
expensive
right now.
Pastechis.
Yeah, exactly. That too. I need a Corona free flight. We all do. We all do.
I still need to bag all of this. Okay, 2 more.
Hey, 2 more to go.
Nope, not gonna happen. I didn't put them in the fridge, I put them in the freezer. So I won't be able to do them right away. Corona-free flight.
Hey, yo, my mom saw you eat like all 4 of the Pastechis that
Your
you
mom
fried.
watched you eat all 4?
She's like, he ate them all. I'm like, no, he only ate 4.
Yeah. So how's everybody in the chat doing? Y'all doing all right? Y'all enjoyed the stream?
How's the music? How's the music?
All right. I'm gonna start bagging up. Here are the other 2. I'm gonna do the exact one thing that I said do not do. And that is to pour water over them. In the bag though, of course.
Yeah. Specify that.
Yeah. And in the meantime,
Oh, Reg said this music makes me feel like I'm in a Chinese restaurant.
in the meantime, we're gonna grab this. There's the amount of Pastechis I made.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're gonna start bagging them so they don't stick together when we freeze them.
Wait, the water's supposed to be running?
Huh?
The water.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's running over the discs, so it defrosts them a lot quicker.
Ah. How much seafood?
Wastewater, will ya? That's all good.
That's why I was like, the water has to be running.
Yeah, because if you just put it in a bag of water, the water's gonna turn cold and it's not gonna defrost as fast. Anything that you have running water over is gonna defrost much faster.
Gotcha. Important cooking lesson.
Yeah, but you don't want to, like, I don't pay for water, so, like, if you're paying for water, you don't want to do that.
He just said, yeah, you don't.
That's why I'm not telling you to do it. That's why I'm doing it. Or let me put it this way: it's not like the water isn't paid for. I don't pay for the water. It's part of my contract. So technically, I did pay for the water.
Technically.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter how much I use, or at least it never mattered. If there's a limit, we never went over it.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I paid, so give me my water.
Give me that.
Got a link to the music.
Got a link to the music. I might start doing 2 and 2 on these bags. I don't want to use all these bags for each
Okay.
individual Pastechis. Are you saying you got a link, or are you saying I got to link? Yeah, 2 and 2 is fine. Use last plastic bags. Hey, Luis back.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering where you were at, Luis.
Feels bad, man.
I don't think he can talk.
Nope.
Hey, Luis,
Not right now, at
the
least.
Streamlabs alerts aren't popping up. I did link the tipping settings, so we need to fix that. Pastechis, mankarongi ding.
Hey, you're the one that's gonna eat them, so it's fine.
Exactly. See, you're starting to get the gist of it.
Hmm. It's like it doesn't have to be perfect, cause like no one's gonna come and be like, "Yo, give me something to eat." Unless someone just pulls up to your goes to be like, "Yo, I'm here. Like, let's hang out."
I mean, even then, it's they're not buying it. If they don't like it, they don't have to eat it.
Hmm.
All right, Rush. Ma come tema banho vim back ta quanto Pastechis with the mati ba bende manhã na cantina. I have I have 30 32. Last time I made 28 and this time I made all 3 packages that I bought and I'm going to make the 2 leftovers that I had from last time. So it's going to make 32.
Make some for the whole building or what?
Did you make some for the whole building? I mean, shit, it's gonna be moving time soon. Maybe I can start a business here. And be like, y'all seem tired. Y'all want a bottle of water and a pastiche?
Yeah, give me like $2 and we good.
No. It's gonna be $4. $4.
Ooh, $4.
Good stuff.
One pastiche,
Yo,
please.
there we go. Don can be happy now. Alright, we have 2 more we can do. Let's scavenge for some flour. The thing is, Chris, you can freeze it. Hey, what's good, man? Welcome back.
Hey, Luis.
Hey, did you want me to rerun the donation?
Yes. There we go.
There we go.
Honestly, I don't like cooking. Too much cleaning. Actually, you can't say you don't like cooking, too much cleaning. If you have somebody that cleans for you, you can still cook. But yes, I have the same thing. I don't like to cook here because I have to clean a lot too. That is also my struggle. But other than that, I do enjoy the process of cooking itself. And then the last one scavenge a little bit over the place, getting myself all dirty and shit. And then the last Little bit of meat. Funny thing is, you can easily make this into a pastry too, like a sweet pastry. They do the
Then
same
you said
thing.
make a mess. It's weird if you don't make a mess in the kitchen.
I don't know about weird, but you can keep it tidy. It's easy to keep it tidy.
You can keep it tidy, but like there will be at least 1 or 2 spills here and there. It can't like cooking isn't meant to like keep it clean. Well, kind of.
I mean,
Bam! I make a 5-star dinner plate. I got 10 pans and 5 bowls. Wash. Oof. Well, yeah, that's how it goes. Depends on how many like utensils and supplies you use.
all right,
Luis with the zoom ins.
time to bag it up. Hey Desi, nossa amiga tem ainda?
Wait, who?
Desi knows who I mean. I don't want to mention names, but Desi knows who I mean.
If you know, you know.
Mano, pollo preto. Yikes. All right, let's clean up here real quick. All right, so how did you guys enjoy the making of Pastechis almost from scratch?
Ooh, I want to know the comments.
Be like, you can drop the comments below. Oh yeah, I got you. There you go.
Wow, I did not enjoy it. It made me go to the kitchen ASAP.
I mean, okay, so you're new to the cooking stream, Raph. People by now know that when I'm cooking, grab a snack.
Or like a whole meal while you're at it.
Or a whole meal while you're at it.
A snack ain't gonna suffice. We've been out here for almost 3 hours.
Spick and span. Can I get that face cam?
Sheesh, alright, next time I'm bringing something to eat me. I want. Yes, you should definitely do that. Oh, this is said it was good. I enjoyed it. Learned some new. Okay.
I feel old.
Well, because you is.
Rosa, I'm gonna kick you out of this channel so quick. Your life will flash by you.
My 17 years of life.
Good to let everybody know how old you are.
Hey, they
Nobody
don't
got the
know when
wrong
my
idea then,
birthday
huh?
is, so. Bruh.
It'll be over
Bom
soon.
por. Decime, sai, no por.
You want to test me? No, 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 no. Do tell, do tell. Do you want to test me?
No?
Ah, thought so.
Test him. No, 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 not now, not now. Another time when it's more entertaining.
Bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. Ooh, this one folded. Folded like me in poker. No? Nobody? Okay.
Good talk.
Yo, these might not fit. I mean, these Pastechis might not all fit in here. It's getting a little tight.
A little bit crowded. Careful.
Alright. Push it in tight.
There it is. Look at that.
Let's go straight to the freezer.
Hey, Rush is back.
Hey, replay
Right,
that
when you're
notification
done.
for Rush.
Want to replay it?
Yeah, do for it. Go for it.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Here you go,
So,
Rush.
hey, there it goes.
What an honor.
We fixed it, Rush, we fixed it. Oh, I am tired. I am tired, but that was fun. Did you guys have fun? Did you guys enjoy it? Would you guys want to see another pastry being made sometimes? A few hours later? Yeah, we were talking. Like, I wasn't straight up just working. We were talking, we were going back and forth.
Nah, I pretty much enjoyed it. It's always fun to see, oh yeah, this what we gonna do. And a few other tips that you throw at us here and there.
Yep.
A cake, some glazed cake. Let me see you make one next
Glazed cake?
time.
Hey,
Ooh.
Nami Wabogaslis. I saw what you were doing. Nami Wabogaslis. Do it. Whatever,
You gotta
whatever
make
you were
it bolo di
doing,
manteca.
whatever you were doing, do it.
I'm doing two things at the same time, dude.
That's what we usually do, right?
Bolo di pan.
Yo, they clipped it. They clipped it when I say, you want to test me? Bolo di pan.
They
Oh,
did?
Jesus.
Oh.
You gotta make bolo di manteca. If I can look into it and I can get the ingredients, I don't mind doing it. We can definitely do it here on stream. Bolo di wartel. Bolo di wartel is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Jesus Christ, why y'all up in my face, bro? All up in my face and shit. Pangboyo. Cabrito soup.
Cabrito soup.
Cabrito stew is definitely something I'll be able to do. I was thinking if either goat stew or Uh, cucumber stew.
Ew.
Yep.
So bah.
We can definitely do stew sometimes, but stews are expensive. So
Lip, quick question.
yeah, do that. Do ask.
Um, did the donor read the message?
The text to speech? I don't know. I don't think so. I
Would
didn't
you
hear
want?
it. If you're enjoying this, show you. Oh, Luis approves this message. I like it. I like it.
A.
No. What was the message, anyways? Because I didn't see it.
I'm trying to set that up for you. Hold on.
Yeah, after we're done with the stream, I'm gonna get Rush in the Discord and see if he can give us a tip or so. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Chris. I appreciate it. Till the next time I stream, you'll see me on. It's always gonna be on a Sunday. It's always gonna be around the same time, between 5 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know it. Hey. Nice, 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 nice.
Supporting a local.
Hell yeah. Alright, guys, I think we had a lot of fun. I think y'all had a lot of fun. And can I have a link to this music that is playing? Yes, sir. I'll send you that link in a minute.
User.
Whatever Luis is doing right now. Alright, so I'm gonna say abracadabra copyists.
Uh,
What?
What?
What just happened? Did you send it in?
no.
Wait, whoa. Open the shit up. Open the shit up. Something just came in.
Gosh.
Hello? Oh.
Rush tipped another $5. Yo, this guy is gonna fill out this bar all by himself. Oh, I appreciate it. Yo,
He tipped it $5. He said, yeet.
you say yeet, bruh. Oh man.
The earlier tip that he donated said, your boy Blanc.
Jesus.
See, Rush? This is a better text to speech.
Oh.
Did he do it again?
Bruh. Yes. 15.
No, that's 20 because he already did. I think he already did once under a different. Wait, whoa! He did 15 once. Yo, all the way at the end of the stream too, man. Hey, yo, I appreciate it, man. Thanks so very, very, very much, man. Holy crap.
Goals.
He just filled out the bar. He was like, screw it.
He donated $15 saying, might as well support the local.
Hey.
Yo, Dom always with the clutch, man. Yo, I appreciate it a lot. You're the man. That is so very true. Oh, Song Link. You're about to get it. Abracadabra, copyists, pastes.
I believe that's it. It
Hit
might
it.
be a playlist.
If only he streamed on EU time. Well, for me to stream in EU time, I need to stream early in the morning, which I have. A couple days ago, I streamed like 3 in the morning for me, so it's like 9 in the morning for you guys. But the cooking streams, I can't do them 3 in the morning with like other people living. It's like, come on, man. Or I have to stream around noon, which is about the time I wake up after I go to sleep at like 7 in the morning. You think I'm awake at 9? Well, why are you complaining? Why are you complaining if you're not gonna be awake at 9? But then again, Rush, I appreciate it. And I appreciate the support. You might find me on Fall Guys soon. You can do a couple games. The local supporter. All right, guys. How about we wrap this up? I will be in Discord. I'm gonna send you the Discord link, Rush. I will be in Discord. We can talk in Discord if anybody wants to talk. That's not from the Caribbean. They have my personal Discord or my Twitch Discord. We can always meet up in there. Just shoot me a message, and we can always talk. I can share the recipes of my previous streams as well. Can I get a link of the Discord in the chat for everybody that doesn't know my Twitch Discord? And then the CGN Discord is available to you on cgnetwork.online. There's the Discord link on the website. Gotta support Childish Gambino. Jeez. You still going on with that? All the time. Yo, all time world, A2W. What's up, man? You just came in right as we were wrapping up too. So I hope everybody did have fun, and I hope I actually might open up my stream tonight. We might be able to play some either League of Legends if Dizzy's down for it, or we can do some Astroneer with Reese, Dizzy, and Show. Too bad I won't be able to stream Horizon. I already beat it, so I won't be able to do that. But I might just go online with just chatting too, if you guys want to just chill around and chat. Just saw your message. Was at a party, so I didn't see it earlier. It's all good, G. It's not the first time. It's not gonna be the last time I'm doing this. So yeah. So again, let me wrap this up real quick. Luis, are you gonna wrap this up visually too? What just
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. You know, Maria. Maria came in my room with some food.
Come on, Maria. Oh, with some food. No. Maria good. Yeah, just stand there, Freddy. Dumb. All right, let's wrap this up, please. Do you have a third way of wrapping this up?
Whenever you're ready, brother.
All right, guys. And you like it there, I appreciate it. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed the stream and you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button. If you have Amazon Prime and haven't followed anybody else, you can follow for free with Amazon Prime. If you haven't joined my Discord and you want to get the notifications whenever I do go live, when I have cooking streams or gaming streams, you can get the Discord link down in the chat. Luis has posted it earlier. You can join there. If you're from the Caribbean and you want to join the Caribbean gaming server, you can go to cgnetwork.online and join the CGN server. There is where we host all of the tournaments and all of the gaming events for the Caribbean people. If you enjoy my stream, please do make sure that the bell is on when you get the alerts. When I come online, we can just chat, we can just talk, we can do whatever you want. I'm going to be doing more streams on Sundays between 5 and 7 around that time. It's not going to be every Sunday, but you're going to get a notification whenever I go live with a cooking stream. There's going to be more. It's not going to be the last one. So if you enjoyed it, just make sure you're there for the next time. I want to give a shout out to Luis, my boss, for being the back-end production manager here. His Twitch is also in the chat. He is also a streamer. He does a variety gaming stream. So go ahead to his Twitch channel. Give him that follow as well. Support the local people. Rush out here also always helping me. Also a very OG supporter. Just go to his channel as well. He streams some European time. He's also a local streamer. And of course, we have a lot of talents in CGN. If you have any digital talent needs like website, photography, videography, graphic design, whatever, you can always contact me. I have every person that's right for you at the right price as well. So I appreciate everybody that's been here today. And we're gonna wrap this up. And I'll say peace.